All right, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate that more than you know.
Yes,
and we got the merch. Got this little merch. Look at that
got a
cup.
little coffee cup.
Yeah, that coffee cup's pretty cool. So
We got some shirts, a
Yeah.
couple of designs
yep,
on them crows.
and you get all kinds of stuff on there. We'll have the link in the description. And if y'all are liking this video, hit that subscribe button.
Please.
Like it, hit that notification. And if you're listening on Spotify, give us a review.
Please.
That help us out a
Yeah.
lot. This episode is fueled by Cleveland Nutrition.
For all of your energy tea needs, they have protein shakes, coffees as well, actually. Link is in the description.
Yep.
Now,
On the show,
we talked a little bit about daggum
motivation.
motivation,
Yep.
and we kind of unmotivatedly tried to motivate folks, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like until the end of that podcast, we kind of epically failed.
Yeah. I feel like we did too.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like that's because it's not that important.
Yeah,
It's really not.
motivation really ain't. Nope.
Okay, and here's the
It
thing.
is. It kind of is, but
Well, okay,
a
so
low percentage of.
motivation only happens for a brief period of time.
Yeah.
We talked about Rocky. We said, man, when you're watching Rocky, you're amped up, dude.
Yeah.
You really are.
But do you get up and do anything, or are you just still sitting on the couch watching Rocky?
No, I watch Rocky and Creed and all the movies like that, man.
Yeah.
You know, I boxed a little bit at one point.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go out and that's my dream, really, truly. My dream is to be a boxer or a fighter. I'd love to. But the only quarrel I have with that is my head injury I had.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can take all those punches and not die soon. And that's, you know how I am. I freak out
Yeah.
about dying. So that's my worry with that.
So motivation's not that important. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's something that's more important than motivation. Do you think of anything that's right offhand that's more important than motivation?
Something I ain't got none of.
Consistency.
There it is.
So you can be motivated to go to the gym
Yeah, you can.
and not go to the gym.
Yeah.
You can be. I'm highly motivated to go to
Yeah.
the gym because it makes me feel better.
And honestly, I get motivated at the wrong times.
Like midnight, yeah. Midnight.
Or in the middle of the workday when you got to work
Yeah.
4 more hours. And
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock and you got 4 more hours under your belt.
by the time
I'm
you leave, you're
motivated to
not.
go work out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I feel the best. You know, at 11, 12, 1
Yeah.
o'clock in the afternoon, I feel really good. And then you get off work, that motivation is gone.
I feel like I get motivated for all the wrong things, you know?
Yeah. So
I ain't never get motivated to go to work, but by God, I'm going to do some dishes and sweep this floor, and maybe she'll be a whole lot happier. So
maybe she'll be okay with me not going to work today.
yeah. Maybe the fact that I ain't working right now is going to be a little bit better if I wash these dishes, sweep this floor. I'm going to fold the laundry too. You know what? While I'm at it, let's take out the trash. I'm going to clean the whole house.
She didn't have to ask for nothing today.
Not nothing. And I ain't hear a thing about that job.
I'm gonna make sure Meredith gets a nap today. Everything.
That's
I'm
how it
gonna take
works
care of
sometimes
everything
too,
over
man.
here. Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's
it
how
is.
It works like that.
It is. That's exactly how it
You
works.
got to figure that out when it comes to a relationship, man.
So, but the thing about it is if you wake up tomorrow and you decide, I am going to be consistent with this,
No matter what.
no matter what, before I go to bed
Yep.
that night, I'm going to the gym. I don't care if I have to go to the gym at 10 o'clock at night. I don't care if I have to go to the gym at 11 o'clock at night. I don't care if I have to go to the gym at midnight. But before I go to sleep, I'm going to the gym.
Yeah.
You have
That's-
to follow up on that too, though.
And this
That's consistency,
Yeah,
though.
that's my problem.
consistency goes into every part of your life.
It
too.
sure does.
Every single bit of it, son. Relationships,
Even marriage.
your marriage, your kids, even.
Yep.
I mean,
Consistent. You got to be consistent with your raising. You got to be consistent with your discipline. You got to be
Yep.
consistent with every aspect of that.
Yep.
And then, I mean, even with your job, you got to be wake up and consistently go. If
Yeah.
you got a job every day that you're going,
Yeah.
That's my problem.
yeah.
And I'll tell myself, I'm going to go to this job every day. I'm going to keep working. I don't care. I don't
I'm
care what
moving
happens.
up in
I'm
this
gonna
company.
do it. I
Yeah.
will do it. And then 5-6 months down the road, I'm like,
I hate this place.
well, that sure didn't work out the way I'd planned on it. I'm quitting, you know? And that's a big problem.
And
I
we
have.
are a super impatient people too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm patient in a lot of good aspects, but at the same time, I'm not.
We think we should have everything right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can order your food to come to your door, your
Okay.
groceries. You can.
And if it takes longer than 15
Yeah, it
minutes,
still
you can
don't-
pitch a fit about
It
it.
still don't show up fast enough for us.
I know. You got
Yeah.
Netflix. I mean,
Yeah.
we had to go to the store to
Oh.
rent a movie.
And then, except for pizza, you had to go get that food.
Yeah.
You know.
So we're impatient. I mean,
We're-
TikTok too.
TikTok's wearing us out with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like just if you can consistently look at TikTok and know every fad that's going on TikTok, you could be consistent with your work and make $1 million this year.
Could be, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You could be consistent with going to the gym and look like Trey.
If that's gym worthy shit, I'm gonna be like a Bert Crasher and stand up here behind and look just like
Take
him.
your shirt off.
Yeah.
You look just like
So
him.
I got fatter titties.
He's sexy though, dude. Ask him.
I don't know.
know.
We might have a titty contest out here. I think I got you beat.
All right. You guys calm down.
I'm sorry,
I don't want to see y'all's
sorry.
tits.
I don't either.
Yeah, I know. It's probably hairy. That's not my kind of tit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You can't even see my nipples for the hair. That's shit.
Really? That's awesome.
He's
I look
a-
like a 60-year-old that
mongrel.
needed a waxing for about 15 years of his life and he never went and got one. Yeah, it's bad.
Thanks.
But so if you got consistent with that, you know, trimming that up and taking care of it,
You know, I
Yeah.
tried that once. I
I
did.
know.
I tried to shave my chest one good time. You know why? You want to know why I tried to shave my chest?
I give up.
Because I felt weight on it when I was trying to go to sleep at night, and that would make my anxiety bad. There again,
Golly, dude.
yeah. With the
Dude, you need to calm down. You
He's
need to take a deep
consistent.
breath.
He's consistently hypochondriac.
That's
I really,
right.
yeah,
Good job,
real
dude.
consistent.
I mean, you're being
Consistent.
consistent with that. He
With that-
said, "I'm consistent with all the wrong things,"
Ah, yeah, he did.
and he's definitely consistent with that.
I'm consistent with ruining my life.
God,
that and bad decisions go
I'm
hand
just
in
kidding.
hand on that one.
he's a bad
I am
decision
too.
maker, son.
I am
Just
too.
like you, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so I've made
I worked my whole life. I've worked at the same place I hated every day pretty much for 11 years. Now I hate this job. I've been there 5.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
me on that one.
So I do work. But
I've been at the same job for 17
See,
years.
yeah.
I do.
I'm
too,
pretty consistent.
But see, the thing about my thing is I've been working the whole time I've been since 16, 15 years old.
Dang.
I never stopped. But I still ain't got shit.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
That'll piss you off, won't it?
Yeah. And I'm
I
about
mean-
done. And I think, you know,
I've been working consistently since I was 14 years old.
yeah, but imagine if we put
That
that
same effort
consistency
and that same
into
effort
something else.
into anything else.
Pretty much. If
For
you work
ourselves.
for ourselves, we'd be millionaires right now.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
That kind of dedication for myself
For myself, yeah.
instead of for a company.
Mm-hmm.
That type of consistency financially will pay off when you're all you've ever known is work for this place and go here and spend 40, 60, 80 hours over here every week.
Yeah.
And, you know, one day at 65, you'll get to retire.
I know. It.
Yee.
That's ignorant, ain't it?
That's stupid.
Stupid.
That's stupid train of thought, man.
It is. I wish we wasn't raised that way.
I think that's why I quit a lot of my jobs, man. It's like I'm gonna have to do this forever, and you're sitting there and you
Well-
get to the end of the week and you have, after everything, just about nothing to show for it. And
Yeah.
you're just like, man, this is why do I do this every day? I
Yeah.
hate my life. I wake up every morning, go to this place that I can't stand to be at when I could be doing 1,000 other things I'd rather be doing. Come home and still don't have anything to show for any of it.
Yeah,
aside
so-
from I can live here and I can eat.
Check this out, though. Here's the great news, though. You are 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You still have a lot of life left to live to change that.
Yeah.
So you can change all of that. Are you going to suffer? Maybe. Are you going to have some hard times? Possibly so. But, I mean, I already feel like you have balls this big, which they probably are. We talked about this before, but
On the podcast?
no.
I was about to say, We
But
ain't discussing my nuts on the podcast, man.
he's got a set on him, son. And so if he's got a set of balls on him like that,
Yeah.
because I was always just too scared to quit a job, dude.
Yeah, no, me too.
I was just too scared of that.
When I lived here, I was. Not because of quitting the job, because of your reaction to it.
I'm scared of that. dude.
Yeah.
I
I wanted to today bad,
I know you did.
but
I
I,
could
was
tell.
just scared, dude.
Too scared.
Too
Yeah.
scared. Even Brittany said she thinks I should.
Just do it.
That has a lot to do with it too.
She said
You
take some
look to
vacation days
her
first.
in your life for approval.
Eat your
Right.
vacation days up.
I do look at it for
Yeah,
her
so
for approval.
that's
yeah.
how I am as well. So if I message Keela and I'm like, hey, this job sucks. This place is terrible. And she's like, well, you need to find something better. I'm like, yeah, I could walk out today and do something else. And she'd be like, you could.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm out. That's how it was
Not
with that
the
last place.
response I
Yeah,
get.
terrible. But
No, but
that last place I went, I just quit my recent job. Well, I thought I had this great plan, This is a place called Tag Manufacturing up in Chattanooga. I thought it was going to be this great plan. I go in there, start doing this, and I can weld. I don't have a certificate for it, but I can weld. I did it 3 years in high school, and they have welding there. And that was the original plan. Well, I walked in there, and, a lot of it really and truly, if we're being honest, it's just reasons like, because I'd sit there and be like, I really don't want to be here doing what I'm doing right now. And there's a lot of reasons you're like, well, this happened, so I can use this and be like, you know what? I shouldn't be here. And I do that a lot. Well, at this place, and I shit you not, as honest as I can be, we walked in, and they don't tell you any of this in the interview. I walked in, and there's about 3 girls there that are wanting to start working there for welding and other stuff. And the lady looks at those 3 girls, and she said, this is a second chance facility. We have murderers and sex offenders that work here.
dang.
And pretty much, and I'm not joking, and pretty much told them and encouraged them to keep a knife or just some kind of protection on you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was the first thing we were told when we walked in the doors. So I walk
I don't
in.
know nothing about any of this. But
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, we never talked about it really, I don't think. But they said that, and I'm like, man, do I really need to be working here?
No.
It's like this place, I guess it could be good, but
You got your
I have to
high
think
school
about-
diploma or GD or anything?
Yeah, I got a diploma, yeah.
yeah, we forced him to get his high school diploma. Yeah, we
Yeah.
forced him to
But
do that.
you can go
I
somewhere-
sit and think, it's not just me I got to worry about anymore. It's my daughter. So a lot of decisions I make in life, it's, I could go and do anything and die. Don't get me wrong, but I have to try my best to keep that from happening so that she has a father in her life. And working at a place where I'm around murderers and sex offenders isn't necessarily a good idea. And on top of that, they told me about 3 different people. The first thing they said to me was, it's really easy to die instantly working here because they got these big sheets of metal, 20,000 pounds, and they carry them across where you walk on the daily on this little thing. It's just a hook. All it does is grab it.
Yeah.
And they said it dropped from about 2 feet and dug 8 inches deep in the concrete. But you got to, while you're working, kind of pay attention to what's happening around you, which is a little difficult when you're doing certain things like welding, for example.
Yeah.
You can't really pay attention to anything welding. They had me grinding when I first walked in. I was just grinding, taking metal about that big, and which was heavy metal. I'm not going to lie, it was heavy. Line the table up, grind the edges, flip it over, grind it, throw it on a pallet. But even doing that, I couldn't just, look around me all the time to watch out for something that could potentially follow me and kill me
Yeah.
right then and there. So I texted her, and she was like, "Yeah, you need to find something better than that." And bear in mind, they didn't tell me what I was making an hour at all. I never even knew. I was not told what I was making an hour. So I up and walked out of there and was like, "All right, well, I'll DoorDash and
Yeah.
for the time being, make what we need to make." And
So I couldn't have done that.
No, I couldn't have either.
I would have just stayed there working.
For 10 years.
well, see,
Yeah,
that's a big
scared.
problem too. Is I feel like a lot of times when I quit, I have a backbone, like just something I feel like I can fall on if I need to. And in that instance, being DoorDash, I can just go home and DoorDash. And I've come to learn that it never works out the way I intend it to, or the way I think it's going to. I can just go home and DoorDash and make this much in 4 days. I don't know why I'm even stressing about being here.
Because you don't put forth the full effort.
Well, see, with the DoorDash,
That's right.
I had put forth effort. The problem was I'm using somebody else's DoorDash because they won't accept me for my driving record.
Oh.
Long story that goes with that, but I was using somebody's at first. hers didn't work out, so I got one of my buddies who I actually DoorDash with before. He let me use his, but I had to scan his face and his ID, and I couldn't get a hold of him because he works third. So it took me about 3 or 4 days to finally get a hold of him. When I did, it's not as busy as it used to be, so it's hard to find anything in Cleveland. I really didn't want to drive to Chattanooga because it sketches me out. But
Yeah.
once I got his stuff and had a Cleveland schedule, I went out and did it for 3 hours, as much as it let me, at least. But that's about all I've been able to do so far, scheduling wise on it.
So the whole thing, everything that you do that's for another company is not going to prosper you. Like being consistent and doing something for yourself. Start your own DoorDash business.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to take off tomorrow.
No.
It's going to be years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that's going to be years. But
21. I mean, even 35.
yeah, 30, even 40.
Well, I can, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I still have to work 30 more years before I can retire.
You know,
If I work, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. I guess still got 22 more good years in me before I gotta, before I can walk away from my job
Yeah.
and get
You might
benefits.
not.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what we're saying though.
That's what I was telling you. You know, if I take my own advice, like the advice I gave you, and you're talking about this podcast, I was telling you, it might not take off next week, next month, next year. I said, but
Right.
as long as you keep on doing it, eventually it will.
Yeah.
And that goes for just about everything. If, like you said, with consistency, you just,
You
as
just
long
gotta
as
be
you're
consistent.
consistent at it, eventually it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Something will.
Yeah.
Something will.
Mhm.
Something's going to happen. I mean, our podcast may not ever blow up. We may never have 1 million subscribers. We may not ever have 1,000.
Yeah. Well,
there's-
we're not going to, I don't think we'll get 1 million because, we're not Joe Rogan, but.
Right, but there's already good stuff that came out of this podcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Already.
Yeah.
So, and we've done, this will probably be our 20th, 21st episode, something like that.
Yeah.
And good stuff is already happening.
Yeah.
So we're in the right place.
Yeah.
And we're doing stuff. We're putting forth the effort. That's for sure.
Yeah.
we're
We're consistent
consistently
every
doing it.
Friday so far.
Every Tuesday, every Friday.
Yeah.
We started off on Monday, Thursday. Then we did some dicking around with that just to try to figure out what days of the
Yeah.
week we need to put it
But
out.
we consistently come over here every Friday and record.
Every Friday we record.
Yeah.
And there's been at least one podcast every week.
Mhm.
Most of the time, two. There was 1 week when we didn't put out two.
Yeah.
And I got so many phone calls it wasn't even
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So do you have any, like, goals, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I
just,
do,
but
but
just think about this. Without any limits of money at all, if you had $500 million in the bank, which you could do whatever you wanted to, in a year, what,
I mean,
where do you,
the honest truth.
if you could do anything, that's what I'm saying, like if you had no issue of money, that don't mean you're set right there, but you can spend it on whatever to get where you're going. What would you want to do?
So I can't sit comfortably on that 500 million. I have to try to achieve something with it.
Yeah.
Man, I really don't know. I don't know that I'm sure. I mean, I
So-
probably.
that's a thing that a lot of people struggle with, man. I have. My whole life. I've
Yeah.
never known what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never known. Everything that I've ever done has just been kind of like, oh, this is what I'm doing. Okay, I fell into this, and this is what I'm doing. Man, I've been at the place I've been at for 17 years because my next door neighbor said, hey, I think you'd like this job.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would.
He was right. I mean, I do enjoy the job. There's aspects of it that I don't like now, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think that comes with any job. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, where do you think how far do you think you could get in the next 20 years?
at my job now,
As far as you're going to get?
no, I'm at the top of the chain. This is as far as I can go, unless I want to be the supervisor or manager or something like that. Not interested in any of that. I don't think.
I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be the thing I want to do, but if I couldn't live off that 500 million and it was just you have to use it to gain an advantage and benefit from this 500 million, I think really and truly what I would do, I'd probably buy a bunch of real estate and properties and rent them out
So
and gain passive income.
let's say I have $500,000. You don't have any money.
Mhm.
Let's say I have $500,000, and I say, okay, You boys pick out what it is you want to do, and I will fund. There's 5 of you.
Yeah.
I will fund you $100,000. I'll front that to you for each one of you kids. What would you do with $100,000?
Man.
Because real estate is great. That's great. I mean, like you could buy a house for $80,000, turn around, sell it for $200,000, fix it up or whatever. That's great.
Not even necessarily.
But you got to know how to do it. You got to know what to do.
I think I'd really and truly, I'd just invest that into property that I could own, like an apartment complex, for example. I don't know that you could get one for $100,000, but
Yeah,
you
no, you couldn't.
1-2 apartments out of that, rent it out, gain passive income, and go from there. Really and truly, but I don't think I could tell you what I want to do with it.
So
I don't know.
what if I told you you could do that working a regular job right now?
Yeah.
I mean, you could. You can buy a duplex, 2 apartments, 1 apartment you live in, just like what you live in right now. It's a
Other one
duplex.
you rent out.
The other one you rent out. The renters pay probably 3/4 of your rent, so
Yeah.
the rest of your rent is cheap,
Yeah.
and then you have the rest of your bill to pay. But you still have to work.
Yeah.
You have to pay that bill every month, and if you don't have a renter, then your bills go up.
Yeah.
But chances are, if you keep a decent place to live in over there, and you put money back to fix anything that comes up,
Yeah.
and you're a good landlord, people are going to stay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you find the right renters, you don't want to rent to a Lee College student
Yeah.
unless you're charging triple the price. You're not a Lee College student renter. You're just a regular renter. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
people who have houses over there at Lee College. They just rent through school year, which is, 9 months out of the year.
Yeah.
And then some of them, they make them keep them for a year round if they're coming back next year. If you
Yeah.
want it, you're going to have to keep it.
Yeah.
Because it's first come, first served. I'm renting it out to whoever comes up.
Yeah.
But if you really wanted to do that, you could do that with a regular job that you have now and have less bills than what you have right now.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. It's going to be scary.
Yeah. Without risk, there's no reward, though.
I mean,
It's going to be scary.
you want the hard truth. I want to never have to work a day again in my life. I'd like to have some kind of passive income to be honest with you, where I could just sit on my ass and enjoy my life. There's so much life to live that you
But would you
spend
really?
so much time working that you
No,
can't.
but here's
How long
the
would you
thing.
want to just sit on your ass, though?
No, not actually just sit on my ass, but not have to be obligated to put my time into a job or something that I just don't want to do.
Yeah.
You got all this life to live. I'd like to do it doing something I'd like to do rather than showing up to a job every day.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're asking about is what would you like to do?
Just anything.
Man, really and truly, I don't do it no more, but I love video games. I really did. I loved me some video games. That's what I did every day for a long time.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, every day. It got to
You
the
remember
point where-
those? You said that Dalian has a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Did I have one at that point?
I don't know.
No,
It's
you
on.
I
It's on
had a stream a long time ago, but
there's some videos on there.
Yeah, you have videos on YouTube. That's why we can see that you're subscribed to our channels because
Oh,
you
wow.
have a channel.
There's still videos on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Trey was
years
watching it, he's
years
like,
years ago,
Dude,
man.
he's freaking pretty good, dude. Honestly.
Yeah.
I was good at a lot of games. I really was. I was really good.
Why don't you try that then?
I mean, I did, but didn't.
What I'm saying is,
no, but why
I
don't
didn't
you
see
try
the
it
vision.
now?
Well, now I have a daughter. It's a
What
lot
is-
different.
I
I
got
got rid
two
of my gaming
kids, son.
system
I got 5 kids.
because I have a problem, man.
Oh,
I can't.
you get mad and do
No,
stuff.
I can't quit
You
playing.
Quit playing the game.
Oh,
That's why I got rid of it because I spent just about every waking hour I was breathing on that game. Aside from if I had a job, I'd go to
ADD.
work, get home, play the game, go to sleep, go to work, get home, play the game, go to sleep. Same old
I
Say
would-
that
thing
again.
every single
ADD,
day.
Yeah.
And
ADD.
so it got to the point where we found out she's pregnant, and about 4 or 5 months into it, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this, get rid of it, because I want to be able to devote the time I have to my kid and
Do
to
you?
other things. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm all over it.
Okay.
But that PlayStation, if I still had it to this day, I almost promise you I would be doing that and
Yeah.
wouldn't be thinking about anything else Because I mean, and that was a lot of times it was a out for my anxiety as well. I'd get on there
Oh,
and,
that's me.
So
and wouldn't
so
think about it. You know,
check this out. Check this out. Okay, you got this idea in your head, like, I want to spend every moment I can with my kid,
yeah,
right? And you know, playing a video game, you know, it may or may not work out, right? It has to be something that you do in the extra time that you have,
yeah,
which is gonna, at first, it's gonna take away from your daughter. You see what I'm saying? It's going to.
I mean, really, she sleeps 12 hours a day.
yeah. She
Probably.
does sleep quite a bit.
You could probably sleep 6 or 8 and have 4 or 6 hours to do whatever you wanted to do. But
Yeah.
you just got to do it in that particular time consistently.
Yep.
That way, I mean, that's 6 hours.
So in reality, you don't miss any time with your daughter.
No, you don't. You got to do it at the right time.
You just got to do it at the right time. And it may not always be convenient for you, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it'll be what's right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if you, but you have to limit yourself to the time that you have.
I got to learn how to run off 6 hours of sleep too, because God knows I can't do that.
Been doing that.
I
for-
struggle. I really
years.
do. And I don't drink energy drinks. Heart problems that I don't have. Yeah, how you went in that situation? I'm gonna drink me a Gatorade and some water and hope to God it does something for me.
Well, Gatorade and water,
Who's that?
Logan and Carter.
Oh, okay.
So Gatorade and water ain't going to give you no energy, but it'll hydrate you. So you'll be a step in the right direction on that front. If you be consistent with that long enough, I don't know, maybe you'll feel a little bit better.
I'm saying
I'm
you,
actually
man.
pretty hydrated. I really am.
Yeah,
I've been slacking a little bit lately, but
it's all about consistency, whatever you do.
Whatever you do. 100%.
So even if you woke up tomorrow and you're like, okay, I'm gonna play this PS5. I'm gonna do it while Meredith's taking her, her 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock nap. I'm gonna play for an hour. I'm gonna record the whole thing. If anything awesome happens, I'm gonna upload it and see what happens. Nothing may ever happen, but if you keep posting videos,
Yeah.
especially like shorts, dude, you can blow up on shorts. We seen that.
Yeah.
So if you added it to shorts, like a 1 minute clip to the shorts on YouTube, you can start getting boo-koodles of subscribers on that.
yeah. I feel
It's
like
a
a lot of the stuff
30-second
we
clip.
did, yeah, like when we played, I always thought, like, I mean, I know I was good, but I don't think I was ever in that top tier of good to really
We watched your videos.
stream. So, yeah.
When we ran across them, we watched them. You were pretty good, dude.
I was good too back in the day, dude. I
Yeah.
played
But a lot of stuff we did
10
was
years straight. Call of Duty,
hilarious,
son.
too. We did a lot
Call
of
of
funny
Duty?
stuff.
One of them that showed your rankings worldwide. I was in the top 500 in the world.
Which Call of Duty?
Modern Warfare. No, it wasn't Modern Warfare. World at War.
Oh, that's old. Yeah.
That's the one I played.
I was like,
We
I
played
was-
Modern Warfare, too.
Oh,
my stats
yeah.
were up there, son. I played a lot.
Yeah.
That's the world now.
That was
That's
consistent.
millions of
That's
people.
Yeah, and
consistent
I got
right
good with
there.
the sniper, remember?
Yeah, that's what you had videos of.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, was it?
I
Oh,
jumped
yeah.
over a building into this window and killed somebody, like headshot him with a sniper rifle, and then landed on the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, dang, son.
Oh, he's in the one like that. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of which one you're talking about.
Yeah, well,
I think that was daggum Warzone. Felt like that's what it looked like to me.
yeah, it might have been.
Of course, it might not have been, but I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time.
Yeah.
Then I got stuck on this game called Ark, and I played that thing consistently.
I heard a lot
for
about Ark. I played DayZ a lot. I don't know if
2
you
or
heard about
3
DayZ.
years straight, probably.
One stop.
12 hours a day, son.
And those kind of games will do that. You ever heard about DayZ?
Yeah.
That's what I played a lot
Yeah.
of because you just, build up your place, survive, do stuff like that, and then go out and raid people. And
Yeah.
I loved it.
Dude, I've watched the two little boys in my house play Minecraft for about 6 or 7, 8 hours a day. Never,
It's a stimulation, dude.
I
never
used to be
blink an
able
eye.
to.
dude.
Yeah. I can't no more. My creativity ain't what it used to be. I swear, I hop on Minecraft and I build the same house I built 17 times, and I'm like, man, I can't do it. Carter will hop on Minecraft and build something beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carter's got that creativity, that architecture.
I wish he won't come on the podcast.
He won't.
No, he's a jerk about it, dude. I'm like, hey, dude, you want to come on the podcast? He's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Kind of a prick about it. You know?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But anyway, I love him.
He does what he wants. That's cool with me.
No, he does. He's not. That's one thing about Carter is he's that middle son, the middle child.
Yeah.
He's right in the middle. He's right in the middle of Dahlia and Logan, and he's in the middle of Cooper Braxton and Dahlia and Logan. He's right in the middle.
Yeah.
He's the third child. You know what I'm saying?
He won't admit it. He's a favorite. He won't admit it.
Favorite.
He is. I'm what you call the family disappointment. The only thing I got to give is that I brought the first grandchild.
But
and then
you might. They already kind of set in their life. It feels like they went in
What?
mine and Kurt's direction. Mechanic, electrician. They're doing better than we was.
Yeah.
But honestly, I could see you passing them up money wise, unless they open their own business for themselves or something. But they got more drive than you.
oh, absolutely.
But
Oh yeah,
but
they got things figured out.
I think
I don't.
you have the mentality where you don't want to get stuck working for somebody forever.
Yeah,
More than them, and me too, and Kurt, because we're all kind of the same. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm getting to where you are. I just did something I was miserable at for 15 years.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to think of other ways to make money
I don't
And-
last longer than
and not stupid stuff
3
though.
to 5 months if I'm miserable.
But yeah, but it's just.
I don't know, man.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I get
People
it.
like that are the ones who
could
create stuff like
succeed.
big time if you wanted to.
Could
You
succeed.
gotta have that consistency.
You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to wake up every morning before everybody else wakes up.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get up when you don't feel like it. You're going to have to go to work and work harder than everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real about it. There's 20 other people that can pressure wash your house today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's just an example of something.
That it is. I'm just giving
literally, you could make some damn candles or something.
Right. Go on Etsy.
You don't have to do nothing crazy.
No, it don't.
I mean, you could literally. I looked up this today and I was thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
Some little ass candles.
Yeah.
Making these bitches because you can buy 10 pounds of wax for $30.
That's what?
How many candles? That's a lot of
30 candles, let's say.
That's a lot of candles.
A third of
So-
a pound per candle. That's
And
better
then
than
you
weed
got
prices.
then you got the wheat, you got the wick, and then you got like some smells, but you can buy a bunch of smells for $10.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can make
30 candles.
30 candles for $40. Sell every one of them for what 30 times 15 probably.
Yeah.
What is that?
30 times 15. Good Lord. She's had her phone in her hand the whole time. And now
Hold up, that's $450.
$450.
$450.
So that's for just 30 sales. I mean,
That's for 30
You-
candles.
We only paid.
and I guarantee you walk around town trying to sell a candle for $15 that smells badass.
Yeah.
People buy 'em.
You could do. There.
You could do like
Yeah.
you could even do like use coconut oil
Yeah.
and be like, hey, this is a massage oil once you because these,
Oh, dude, that's a
these
good idea.
freaks,
Dude, that's a good idea.
these freaks like to pour hot wax on people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I thought about calling it Country Boy Candles.
I like that.
Because how many
Country boys.
how
Come on,
many
like that
Country
how many
smells,
bearded
man.
country boys
Pine
is
cones.
Hell,
and
is-
stuff.
making some candles, bro?
Mama's gravy.
Zero. Fucking zero of them.
Yeah.
You make one smell like Mama's gravy in the morning. There it is.
Dude,
Mama's bacon, Mama's gravy, Mama's breakfast.
you never
There
know,
it is.
bro.
Mama's
Breakfast at Grandma's.
breakfast. Who
Yeah.
fixed breakfast in this
Biscuits,
house?
gravy,
I'll even take my
bacon.
Who fixed breakfast in this house, dude? Come on now.
Cereal, son.
I was going from his standpoint.
Oh, you couldn't say.
Well,
I mean, I get what you're saying, but
He's the one talking about these candles
This is
now.
Country Boys Cafe. Or Country Boys Candles.
Yeah. So it's
So-
Mama's gravy and biscuit.
Or we can just
Mama's bacon. Or you can just do like the simple stuff like, this is lavender.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
We could
right.
have the
This is
country
pumpkin.
girl candles and the country boy candles on the country man line.
Countryman line. What's that?
Country man candles. And then we could,
Countryman candles.
you got the country boy version and the country boy version
Asphalt,
and the country woman version.
corn farm.
Country girl.
Freshly cut grass.
This one- there you go.
I like that smell though.
I know. I was gonna say something, but I can't. Be honest with you.
But it don't even have to be candles.
Yeah, just any. That's what I'm
You
saying.
can come up with just some
You can make money.
ridiculous invention.
I know,
They
dude.
don't even have to be ridiculous.
I thought of one
Who
time.
made them fidget spinners?
I thought of one time.
That's a bearing
It's nothing.
with nothing.
And
They
it's
made
a salt.
Skateboard bearing.
they make millions of dollars on that. I know it is.
They sold 4 million of them
In 3 seconds.
in 34
Oh
seconds.
yeah, just
So-
random.
Yeah.
I came up with one time. I really did. And I thought it was genius, but I think somebody already did it. But man, I bought a bar of soap and I went home, took a shower, was using bar of soap. I was like, man, there's got to be an easier way for this bar of soap rather than just have to rub it all over myself. And I was like, what if I made a loofah with a zipper? You put this bar of soap in, zip it up, get it wet, and then you got unlimited soap in your loofah.
Well, somebody just made a couple million after
Yes.
this one comes out.
Yep.
Because I ain't never seen that before.
No, I ain't either.
I looked it up. I think somebody.
Yeah,
else
but
done it.
if there's only 1 or 2 people.
So that's another thing that like even like the people that we like the podcasters that we listen to that says, hey, you need to start if you want to do a podcast, go ahead and put it out. You know, we've
Yeah, yeah.
listened to a lot of people now.
Yeah, we have a lot.
We've listened to a lot of stuff. We've researched, we've done stuff, and everybody tells you to not worry about a saturated market.
Yeah.
That's what everybody tells you. So if there's somebody that created it already, make one change on it.
There's
Just saying.
like
Then it's yours.
You know, a lot of stuff
8
with the
billion
millions,
people
too.
in the world, dude.
8 billion.
I feel like if you come up with something that helps,
Just think about it. If you can make $1 off of 1 million of those 8 billion people.
You're
Yeah.
already a millionaire.
Yeah.
You hear about that TikTok? You see that TikTok where they're asking for $1 from everybody?
No,
I've seen a
they
bunch of
got
that.
bunch,
They're
though.
like, if
Huh?
everybody here
I
would
bet
give
they
me
got
$1,
a bunch of them, though.
Like this one girl got like 150,000.
he's gonna
She just
post something
said,
sad.
she just said, can everybody give me $1 so I can go get some chicken nuggets at McDonald's? She got $150,000.
Bro.
There was somebody that said something about their dog too, like, oh, I need if everybody would donate $1 because I've got X amount of subscribers or whatever, then I could pay for my dog's veterinarian bill. And I see it a lot actually.
Yeah.
I just need $1 from everybody so I can pay my house off.
I know, bro.
I
if they donate to the $6 Patreon, we're gonna give half of that. Daggum St.
I
Jude's.
know St. Jude's could prosper. We could.
Yeah,
Me and you both could.
I know.
You could keep that truck. I could pay his house off.
They better hurry up. I'm gonna keep that truck. I might not have
You
that.
got about a week.
I might got a couple of weeks, maybe. So I need to call them. Be like, hey, can I defer? I'm gonna not pay the next 3 months too, but because I ain't paying that $800, $900 payment.
You could take it
If y'all can like,
and sell it and have somebody take over payments.
that ain't worth what I owe on it.
Mm-mm.
I still owe about 12 or
It's going to
something.
affect your credit if they take it though, ain't it?
It's already
Bro,
affected my
look at
credit,
him.
dude.
In that case, get rid of it.
This dude-
Sell it. And
This
No.
dude don't care about credit, bro.
Look, dude, he's already like, we finance stuff that we don't even care about. Then we refinance it later, pay it off. And
Well,
then
by the
fill
time
it
my
up.
credit gets good and enough to buy something, it's bad again before I can refinance. I can't refinance. I've literally tried about 5 times, dude. Like,
I don't think I've tried to finance anything since I've actually had a credit score.
you don't
Or-
finance something?
Not yet.
What kind of bills you got?
None.
Okay.
He's got like a $300 credit
You
card.
got the perfect life.
My credit
Hey,
card's
you don't-
got a $1,000 limit.
Well,
Well,
don't banks it
And I
out.
hate to tell you, but it's maxed out right now.
Okay. I know.
I
it
mean,
is.
but you don't have a $25,000 credit card.
No, God, no. I don't need one.
No, I don't
God,
either.
no.
Shit.
That'd be a problem.
Quit crying.
I think I got 3,000 or 4,000. You got that much debt? Is that what you're saying? Dude.
One credit card, bro.
But
What you
listen,
talking about?
I went and borrowed $12,000. Surprised I got approved for it. Right.
Yeah.
But it's too. This is a bad thing about having bad credit. You know, I about cried, right? But you end up paying, seriously, $25,000
for a $12,000 loan.
No joke.
Dude, I got a $300 loan, and if I hadn't paid the first bill back, or I think the interest rate was like 200 something percent on it. It was ridiculous.
Was that a cash advance?
It was at Speedy Cash.
Yes.
It's
Them
terrible.
places are horrible.
You know, the sad part is I needed way more than that. I was in a hole that I put myself in multiple times before, but I was like, man, I'm gonna go get this loan. It's just not as easy to get a loan as you think it is.
It's not, man. You got
But I
bad credit.
went and I needed I think I needed close to $1,000, and they're like, "We'll give you 300," and I was like, "I'll take it." I took that 300.
I'll be honest with y'all. Listening to y'all make me feel good about myself, man.
I'm horrible, dude. See, let me see.
No, I mean, like, I'm terrible with money,
I'm bad.
huh?
I'm bad.
But listening to y'all makes me feel freaking great about myself.
Yeah, see,
Like,
you make me feel good about what I owed them. When you said, "Oh, I borrowed however much you borrowed from your dad," I was like, "I only owe them $300." I thought it was a lot, but I'm feeling good now. Like, man, I don't feel so bad about it now. I mean, I hate
Yeah,
asking for
$300
money.
ain't-
I hate it. God, I hate it.
Yeah, it
But
sucks,
man.
dude. So I got married in 2008. Bought
Yeah.
a house in 2009. My mama told me not to do it. I did it anyway.
you didn't
Dude.
listen.
2000. Well, we bought it in 2008. I think. I don't know. Then the world ended. First time of my
Yeah.
life. 2008.
No, it did.
You know
Oh,
what
I
I'm
thought you were talking about the actual world ending.
saying? No.
I thought you were talking about like 2012 when they said the world was going to end.
2008. You know the
The
market.
stock market
Everything
crashed.
crashed bad.
Oh.
It was
I know.
gas was $4 a gallon. You wasn't
You
getting
was
no.
7, so you
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
recall
You wasn't
that.
getting any work.
I was worried about my Spider-Man video.
We couldn't.
I was making $13 an hour, and I had a house, which the payment was $695. It pisses me off.
I know, dude.
I could have sold that house,
Right now,
but like 6 months ago, like if I'd have been paying, it was a $99,000 house too.
yeah.
It's 200 or something now.
Oh, easy.
No joke. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't a bad idea. Buy a cheap house when the market's down. Sell
But,
it when
yeah,
the market
but-
goes up.
You gotta.
When you got to have, you better be ready for
You
that.
gotta have credit. You gotta have money.
True.
You gotta have. So here's the thing. With a house purchase, I don't know if you understand it, but when you buy a house, there's two different ways you can buy one. You can buy a house that is for your personal use. Like I bought this house on a 30-year loan. I'm gonna be paying on this until I'm 72.
Yeah.
That's no problem. 72 years old. I'll just work up until then,
Yeah.
then die about a year later after I get paid off.
I know it.
Then Dalian can have all the money for it. You know, Dalian, Logan, and Carter, Braxton, and Cooper, they can have all the money for it or
Yeah.
whatever. You know, whatever they can, they're $15,000 that it's worth at that point. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably worth $3 million by then.
But anyway, so
Wouldn't that be something?
I'd be
$3 million.
pissed.
$3 million won't be nothing.
I'll be haunting y'all if it is.
point.
Man, I already got ghosts. Ain't nothing I ain't used to.
But so I can't remember what we was talking about, but it would have been an awesome point. I feel like.
Mortgage, and he might not understand
you
what
said
you're
there's two
doing.
ways you
Oh,
can buy
yeah.
a house.
So, so if you're buying a house, you can buy it for yourself,
Yeah.
or you can buy it for profit. If you buy it for profit, you can only finance it for 10 years.
Oh, really?
You can only finance it for 10 years. And I only know that because I tried to buy a gym.
Mm.
They expect you to have it paid back in full.
They
value.
wanted $400,000 for this gym. And I was like, dude, 30 years? I told Ashley, I was like, we can move into that gym, sell our house for whatever it's worth.
Yeah.
We live at the gym. You
Yeah.
know, and, you know, we live there, work there, whatever. And we can pay for it as we go. We still have to keep our jobs. But
Yeah.
at the end, you know, at some point, this gym will make us money, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, we can do this and do that. You have to, you know, put 20% down." I was like, so
Yeah, I know.
or I can't remember what the percentage was.
20% of 400. That's just 40,000.
No, it was more.
That's
It was
80.
80,000.
80,000.
It was $80,000 is what I had to put down. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was 20%.
Yeah.
I had to put $80,000 down, which I didn't have. I could have sold this house and made it probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, they needed to sell the gym tomorrow.
Yeah, it took way longer. Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't work out. That's the only reason I know all that. It's the same for anything that is for profit. So if you sell it, if you buy a house at all that you're just going to try to turn around and make a profit off of, you can only finance it for so many years. They make it so much more difficult to make any money if you're us.
I know, it's crazy.
If you're us. Now,
It's true,
if you have $1 million, I'll never work again, dude. So easy to make a next million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so easy to make the next million if you have $1 million.
I mean, and the
You
thing
gotta
about it
have
is
money.
I don't have to have a Lamborghini,
Mm-mm.
Rolex. I have no desire for any of that. Like, I
No,
don't
no.
dream about that.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? That's fine.
It's good. It's okay if you want to dream about that, but
Yeah.
I
If
don't.
I could make about 200, 300,000, that way I'm covered in taxes.
Yeah.
I would literally
Taxes,
live in an
insurance, whatever.
I would live in an RV, and I wouldn't have any bills except for gas, dude, and food. Just driving around, exploring, making
Same,
podcasts.
son.
Yeah, I would love that. That's what I want to do. I don't have like big, huge, rich dreams. I just want to
don't
be.
either.
I just want to be free
I don't want to go to work every day, 40 hours a week,
until I'm 65.
until I'm 65 years old, only to retire. Get to retire for what? I'm going to live 5 years after that? Maybe 7?
Maybe 40. You never know.
Maybe what?
You never know. 65. You might live to 100, 105. You never know. Even though nobody in our family ever has, but
Or
I'm
you
not
could
gonna
just
do
not
it.
even make it to 65. I mean,
well, we
There
could
you
die
go.
tomorrow.
Exactly.
That's
maybe
what I'm
you're
saying.
working your
Why-
whole life just to die and you never even get to see anything for it.
That's
Exactly.
exactly right. I got a 401k that I guess all 5 of you kids could split up, be about $150, $200 a piece, especially after you bury me.
I know.
I mean, of course, Ashley would get that, I guess.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah. So that'd be good. She would get the whole $2,000, dude.
That's not what I expect.
I mean, after she buried me, that's all it'd be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But anyway, we got off on all kinds of
I know.
Yeah.
just, we were going to be consistent.
Yeah,
We couldn't even
We
be
would-
consistent in this
I
podcast.
know.
Oh,
but we know we're trying to get across that.
Yeah.
Just be consistent.
I mean,
That's. I mean,
if you
that's
want your life to prosper, be consistent in it.
and literally.
Whatever it is you do.
You need to write down your goals. I heard too. You know, I'm taking advice from people I listen to, so I'm gonna give advice.
I actually meant to write them down at one point.
And like, no matter how outrageous it is,
Write it.
write every single thing down tomorrow. I'll do it too.
Put it on your bathroom mirror.
Every single bit of it.
Put it on the part of the bathroom mirror where you get ready. I got a bathroom mirror. It's about 7 foot long. So
If you want a Lamborghini, write it down. Seriously, I mean,
look at it every
that's
day.
not that outrageous.
It's not.
What was I saying the other day? Like, for me to buy my truck compared to what I make is the same thing as, you know, I don't remember how much it was, but like it was compared, I think,
I think it was it?
we're talking about the lottery or something?
I'm not sure if it was the lottery or if it was Bill Gates. Bezos, Jeff Bezos. I think we were talking about Jeff Bezos.
Or Elon Musk or somebody?
Yeah, and you was like, okay, so my truck cost this much.
Yeah. It's the same thing as him
It's him
going to Red Lobster
and eating 1 meal.
and eating 1 meal as him buying a Lamborghini.
So that would be us going and spending $50 or $100 on a meal at Red Lobster. That's what that truck would be to him.
Yeah. A Lamborghini to him.
A Lamborghini.
Or truck or Lamborghini. Shit, I don't know. I think I was going Lamborghini though.
Lamborghini, yeah.
Yeah,
$250,000. A
Yep.
$250,000 car would be the equivalent of us going to eat at Red Lobster.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, it's insane how much money they got.
Yeah. That's a drop in the bucket to him.
Yeah, it's not.
250,000. He could lose that and not worry about it. He could drop that on the street,
not even batting an eye.
and just keep walking, and be like, it'll cost me more money to turn around and pick that up.
Make that again in 5 minutes.
You know what he started doing?
What's
Jeff
that?
Bezos? Selling books.
Selling books,
Selling books, dude.
and then he turned it into
In his garage.
Amazon. That's right.
So you never know what you're going to get. You think that and you don't have to find your passion to make money either.
No, it doesn't have to be something you love. Although,
Yeah,
if you do something that you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
That'd be
That's-
awesome.
That's,
I mean,
a true
that's the
statement.
dream right there.
That's a true statement. There's
Yeah.
nothing truer than that. But I don't feel like just because you find something that you love,
It don't have to be your source of income.
no, it doesn't.
Because, I mean, you got 24 hours in the day. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got to sleep. You're supposed to sleep about 8. So,
So, I mean,
Work 8, 16. So
but you get to a point where It's a whole lot. Like if you're losing shit on your train of thought.
If you work hard, you can turn that all around. So you got 16 hours that you got left of the day because you sleep for 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if right now you're working for 8 hours, then you only got 8 hours.
Yeah.
Now let's pretend that you drive for 2 hours each way to go to work every day.
Yeah.
Right? Or an hour.
Yeah. 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day. Now you're at
10 hours.
6 hours
Yeah.
a day that you have with your family.
Yeah.
So you can turn that around and work for 4 hours a day, sleep for 8 hours a day,
Yeah.
and have about 12 hours a day with your family. But you have to wake up in the morning, decide what your personality is going to be that day.
Yep.
And then be consistent about what you do every day,
No matter what.
no matter what.
And you're preaching to me too, big time.
I'm preaching to me too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just Dalian.
And I'm
not just me.
I just want to be free. I think that's my main want to. I want to be free. Like today, I was getting pissed off because 35 years old. You see people. I'm at my job right here. You see people on their phones all day long, right? Right. And I was on my phone, and then this guy come up to me and said, "Hey," he said something about you being on your phone. You might want to go behind the line or whatever. And then I saw him talking about something over there, and I was like, I was just being paranoid, but
Yeah.
I was like preparing myself for what if they come over here and say something about me being on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was getting worked up in my head, and I was like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna quit. They come over here and say something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Out of here right now.
I was
You'll do
already
that all day, every day.
I was in a bad area in my brain today,
Especially if you're already mad.
but honestly, yeah.
He comes over and says something about my kids. I'm like, whoop his ass.
But like when I started thinking about how much money it took to make 60,000, and that's probably all I'm going to make next year, because I'm getting way less money.
Yeah.
I probably won't make 45,000 next year. Yeah, and I'm like 45,000, 60,000 divided by 365 was like I
$165.
feel like I could make that selling some chairs or candles, whatever.
Some candles,
I can sell some. I'll knock on every Cleveland door in Cleveland, dude.
Selling
Sell some candles. Bath and Body Works, son.
If you woke up every morning and had those candles in your possession and say, "Hey, this is what I got. Smell these. Smell these. Smell these," you could probably sell them pretty easy.
I bet you could. And I would go spend.
It's for my kids.
I could go knock on 300 doors in one day, easy.
Yeah.
And if I sold 30 candles in one day, out of the 300, that's $400 something a day.
It is.
Holy shit!
That's way over that 60,000 mark.
Yeah, it is.
It's way over that 60,000. So at that point,
That's
you don't have to do that Monday and
150,000,
Tuesday.
probably $150,000.
You can't look at it like that.
At that
You
point,
You
don't
could though.
You want to
could.
make money, though. It's
See, my goal is not.
You still got to make candles.
Yeah, but
So you could go sell candles on Monday and Tuesday and make candles Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
That's a big problem with.
Then I get a
Some of it,
website
though,
and hand
is
them my
you
card.
I could be comfortable.
Get a website and hand them my card.
Mm-hmm.
They can order them off a website. That
That's right.
go to knock on everybody's door,
Next
and then
thing you know,
the next thing you know, you just getting orders online,
Yeah.
and you already got these bitches made. You know what I'm saying?
and you're just going, Bo.
But if you look at it like,
Shit,
I
shit,
only
shit.
have to do this 2 days to cover me and be comfortable, rather than, I could do this 5 days and I'd make triple that. And
Yeah, that's you because you want a Lamborghini. I'll be all right with a Honda Civic, bro.
I'm good with a Honda Civic.
No joke.
Those are good cars.
100%, I would be all right with it.
I'd take a Honda
I don't necessarily
Civic.
want a Lamborghini for the fact it's a Lamborghini. It's more so just like, I got a Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you
Every one of y'all said I couldn't. Every one of y'all looked at me, I was like, damn, he's a lazy sack of shit.
yeah.
There it
go
is.
ahead and sell candles 5 days a week for you. Then I mean, that's all.
I'm thinking I'm gonna start a candle business.
Do it, dude. We'll put them on this.
I ain't shitting you. I'm gonna spend $40 at the damn on Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
What am I out? I
$40
spend $40 on going out to eat.
and you
every
just
day.
started a business
Yeah, I know.
for $40.
Yeah.
He's gonna dream about candles on the island.
But I'm just saying, you never know though.
No, yeah, you don't.
You really don't. And if
What
I
if
did
you
sell
become the next like
Bath and Body Works, bro.
or what is that other
Country Boy Body Works.
what is that other candle?
Country Boy Works.
Yankee candles. Yeah.
Yeah,
What if you're in every Cracker Barrel?
Yankees,
You
make
never know.
money, man.
You never know, man. I mean, really, you don't.
Yeah.
So y'all been pretty consistent.
Have we?
Good job, Brittany.
This is the best consistent episode we've ever had.
consistency.
We was on point the whole time. The whole hour we was on this episode, we was talking about consistency every second.
Every second of it, dude. I don't recall falling off.
We didn't.
Anyway, remember, subscribe.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all subscribing. Y'all never know how much it means to us.
Yeah.
Go check out our Patreon. The other links that are on this on this podcast.
Yep.
Cleveland Nutrition.
Yeah. If y'all live in Cleveland, go check them out. Cleveland Nutrition. They got, they got energy teas. They got
Protein drinks.
protein shakes.
Go check them out, man.
Yep.
Go buy them out.
Everybody in Cleveland, go over there. They got a Facebook page. We'll put that in the description. And
That's it.
That's it, man.
We
Y'all-
love y'all.
they got some good energy up in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do. All right.
Yeah, we love
Love y'all. That's it, man.